Good morning, friends. Thank you so much for tuning in to Kelly's Cabin today. This is my first full video, and I'm so thankful you're here. Starting out with a glimpse of that beautiful Texas landscape, and now an overview of what the opening of deer season looks like in my house. We did have a house full this weekend. We had family in, full of hunters, as well as our grand twins. So there was lots of activity at the house, and I will say just about every inch of this house was very well used this weekend. Now, before anybody jumps in and asks why I didn't have any help cleaning this up, I started filming this after everyone had gone home. I specifically asked everyone to leave things the way that they were because I did want to film on this day. I even stopped my husband as he was loading the dishwasher and told him, just wait, I want to capture all of this on film. So that is why I do not have any help on this particular day. It was at my request. So I am going to let you listen to some music and kick back and relax, get a few things done on your own while you watch, or just watch for some motivation. And I'll pop back on in a moment. I want to jump in here and let you know I'm using my Shark cordless vacuum. If you do not have a cordless vacuum in your life, I promise you, you need one. These are amazing. I have a Shark, but there are obviously different manufacturers out there. Any kind of cordless vacuum is life-changing. So I strongly encourage you to spend some money on that. That is an inexpensive one, but it is a life changer. So get you a cordless vacuum. The random things you find when you're cleaning up after hunters. Piece of trivia about my house where I'm filming right now in Bosque County is that it has a big tie to Yellowstone. So if you are a Yellowstone fan, which I'm a huge Yellowstone fan, then you will know that Taylor Sheridan based that series on his family's ranch in Bosque County. His family owned a ranch in Bosque County that they eventually sold while he was in college without him knowing it until afterwards. And he used that life experience to put together the plots on how they would fight for the family land, never give up the family land. So yeah, there's a lot of ties from Yellowstone over to this Bosque County area. If you'll notice in the show, Taylor Sheridan drives trucks that have BR on them and say Bosque Ranch. So has that named after this area that I'm filming in. So I thought that's a neat little piece of trivia if you like Yellowstone, which I do. Here I'm using the Method Daily Granite Cleaner, and I have it in a glass bottle here that I purchased from Grove Collaborative. And this stuff, I love using this stuff on my granite. It cleans, it gives it a light polish, but it's not thick, it doesn't leave a residue. It's just nice and clean and fresh. So I really love this product. Do the eye level check or it doesn't count. So y'all, my husband's favorite part about cleaning up out here is he babies that stovetop. Oh my goodness, like no other. I don't know why, but he obsessively cleans that stovetop. So getting him out of my way so that I could do it for y'all today was, let's just say it was something. But basically, I'm just taking off the grates and I'm spraying some Method Cleaner Degreaser and wiping the stovetop down with that first. I'm using this Dynamo spraying foaming glass cleaner to polish up my stovetop now that it's clean. This works pretty well, but I'm gonna say that I'm sticking to Sprayway Foaming Action Glass Cleaner as my favorite glass cleaner. So I did not have a bottle of Sprayway there at the moment, so I was working with what I had, and that is the next best thing as far as I'm concerned. But I'm a Sprayway fan on things like that. And just to let you know, I was working with what equipment I had to get this first video up, so I do apologize for these angles. I know they're not the best, and that's saying it kindly, but without the appropriate camera and tripod, I was just having to be really creative and use what I had by me to hold my phone up. I actually did this one on my phone, and the angles aren't the best, so I know it's kind of shooting from down looking up, and not able to get close into all of those shots that I want you to have. But just know that new equipment is arriving today, and I expect every video to be better than the last. So thank you for having faith in me and joining on this journey with me. It just makes me so happy, because I know that I have a long way to go on cleaning videos and getting that down. I enjoy cleaning. I've always wanted to have my own channel. I've always wanted to show people about cleaning, teach people different methods. This is just, it's an insanely amount of time that I spend on wanting to perfect some cleaning methods. But this is not a good representation of that. For this table, I use my Mrs. Meyer's all-purpose spray, and that is in the rose scent. They have the best scents, lots of seasonal scents. I love their fresh cut grass in the summertime. They carry the dish soaps, the hand soaps, all sorts of things. But yeah, keep an eye out on those Mrs. Meyer's products and grab some of those autumn scents that are out right now. I absolutely love their products. Okay guys, I am using an iFloor 2 mop vacuum, and I absolutely love it. This is inexpensive, but again, it is one of those game changers. When you come across those, they save so much time. You are able to take a large floor surface, and instead of sweeping by hand, for those of you that still insist on sweeping by hand, I do not. I have moved on to vacuuming. Even if I'm not going to mop, I'm going to vacuum and set my vacuum to hard surface, and I'm going to vacuum my floors that way. But then you have to come along behind in these large areas and mop. So something that I like to do is use this iFloor 2 mop vacuum combo. Now this one is amazing. I use it all the time. So what's been going on with everybody? I know we're getting close to the holidays. I don't know if you are shopping as frequently as I am, but I'm really trying to get my Christmas gifts knocked out. I was hoping to have them knocked out before December 1st, but I don't think that's going to happen. But that's okay. We'll roll on into the first week of December, tying up some loose ends, and it's no big deal, because we are not going to stress over the holidays this year. We're just not. But how about you all? Have you been getting a lot of shopping done? And have you found everything that the little ones have asked for? Are you making sure you're letting others know what you would like
as a gift. That's important too. We put ourselves on the back burner, and when people ask us if there's something that we would like for a gift, of course, we're moms, sisters, all those things, and we're grateful to just be remembered. We don't need a gift from our family or children to solidify that, but it is always nice to open a package that someone has picked out specifically for you and knows your tastes and your needs and that sort of thing. You can really tell how well someone knows you by those gifts you receive, because they do put so much thought and effort into it. So whatever gifts you receive this year, I hope that you're excited about each and every one of them, because on the other side of that was someone doing the giving that was, I'm sure, very excited. So I'd like to talk to you about a tradition that I have with my grandchildren. I make for them, we call it a Christmas Eve box. Others call it a night before Christmas box, or even survival kit for Christmas Eve, because basically you have little ones that are running around wanting nothing more than to open presents and get Christmas started already. So this is wrapped up for the child, and they have something to open on Christmas Eve. And so that kind of stops a lot of that bickering. They want something to open, they want something to open. Well, they will know, yes, you know you're going to get to open something. It's going to be your Christmas Eve box or your night before Christmas box. And they can look forward to that every year and not trying to dig into all of the other presents under the tree. So the Christmas Eve box, I typically put in a pair of brand new clean pajamas for each child. So obviously brand new, but I also go through and wash those so that they've already been washed and dried, they're fresh, fold them up, put them in the night before Christmas box, along with some magical reindeer food. So you can mix that up yourself and put it in little packages, and you can make a cute little note on there. In the past, I've ordered them different ways, packed in little bottles. I ordered them this year. They kind of like the length of a test tube, but they come with a neat little saying on the top and so on and so forth. You can spend $4 to do that, or you can make something on your own. It gets the job done. They just know that there is something in there for them to go out on the lawn and sprinkle for Santa's reindeer, and that is going to cause some more of that Christmas magic, and their gifts are going to get there sooner, because those deer are going to be headed to that house that has the reindeer food. I also like to put a Christmas book in the box for the child. I used to also do a movie, but that's when everybody was watching DVDs. So movies really aren't something that I put in there anymore. I've replaced that with something like maybe a game. I found some Christmas puzzles. Put that in there. Going to be cleaning my bedroom furniture with Method wood cleaner. And this stuff is amazing. It smells like almonds, and I absolutely love it. You can use this every single day. It doesn't pile on like a polish, like Pledge and stuff does, where you kind of get it all caked on. I just absolutely love the way this works, and I also really, really love the smell. I would spray that smell on everything. I wish they would get that scent in some of the other items that they sell, because I think that that is a winner right there. So how is everyone doing? I know that a lot of you may live in areas that have much colder temperatures than we experience in Texas. And see how you're holding out, and how you're doing, if storms have started moving through, if you've got too much snowfall. I'd love to see pictures of that. You could drop those in the comments. That would be great. That may be the only snow I get to see this year, but we'll see. We have had snow the past couple of years, and that was nice because it is very unusual for us here in Texas. We're usually in shorts with the windows open on Christmas Day, so just living that southern life, I guess. But I would be interested in seeing how your weather is going, and also how your Christmas planning is coming along. I'd really like to help you find some neat ideas on just adding Christmas cheer to your home, to your traditions, and I would love for y'all to send the same to me. I'm really looking for some fun games that we could play as a family, with children as well. Some fun, just kooky, crazy games, just so we just want to have the best time, to where there is just belly laughing going on. I've looked up a few. I'm not interested in spending a bunch of money on prizes or anything like that, so keep that in mind. But something that could just make us all feel a little bit closer together at Christmas, and just enjoy our family even that much more. So if you think of anything like that, I'd love for you to drop it in the comments. Give me your suggestions. I would love that.
take a Clorox wipe and wipe down those touch surfaces in the toilet room. So that is wiping down the light switches, wiping down the doorknobs, wiping down the flush handle, and the toilet paper holder, anything that the person that would be in that restroom, all the things they would be touching prior to coming out of the toilet room and accessing a sink to scrub up. So there would be germs all inside this toilet room. So every touch point, someone would use the restroom, flush, they would get toilet paper, probably have one hand on your toilet paper holder, get their toilet paper, flush, turn the lights off, open the door, close the door, then touch your sink handles. All this time, remember, all this has gone on in there and nobody's washed their hands because they can't. So it's real important to go back through there and completely disinfect every one of those touch points. Cannot stress that enough, especially during cold and flu season. Let's give it an extra turn in the rotation there. This is a picture of my husband and I. He had taken me hunting on a high fence ranch here in Texas, and so I got a monster of a buck, and so we were just posing together and having some fun with that. Beautiful, beautiful trophy mount. This is just such a crazy time of year. We have so much to do. We are preparing for Thanksgiving, preparing for Christmas, which I think grows every year and probably every household till you kind of have a sit-down talk and scale it back a little bit. I know we've done that a couple of times, but for those of us moms or even dads or whoever's in charge of making Christmas magic happen, there's a lot on our plate. There's a lot of weight on our shoulders, and you cannot in any way get those things done successfully without keeping lists and timelines and staying on task and completing things within the expected timelines. That's just the only way that you can run a household, and specifically that you can run a household full of a holiday. So I do get started as early as I can. I am wrapping presents now. I do like to leave my fall decor out until the day after Thanksgiving. But I'll try to give you some little shots of tips and tricks here and there of things that could help you as you go ahead and prepare to decorate for Christmas. I know some people are doing it earlier and earlier each year, so I will be throwing some fun things out, even if we're not decorating together just yet. I'll throw some fun things out that you can contemplate and decide if that sounds right for your family or has a place in your family, like the Night Before Christmas boxes. And that's something you could easily just knock out on a Saturday and put that aside and watch the excitement on those kids' faces. So I think that's great. But I'll have some more tips for you on Christmas. Right now, I'm going to let you go back to relaxing. course, bunk beds were a great option for the layout of this bunk room upstairs. However, they are such a pain to make.
It's not so bad the lower levels, but the upper levels. You're going up and down the ladder. You're trying to secure all the bedding within the box that it's enclosed in, and it's just a lot of tugging and pushing, and I seriously think it needs to be a two-person job, but this was my attempt at getting it halfway decent. The boys do like to sleep up here when they're at our house, so that's where they had been, and just needed to get it ready for the next time. Now this is my iFloor 2 vacuum that is also has the mopping feature. So I was raving on about this a little while ago in the video, but I am going around that carpet there. But as you can see, I have a lot of floor space down there. So I'm just going around that throw rug that is in the living area, and the rest of that is all hard surface. So instead of sweeping or vacuuming and then going through with the OC or spin mop, I got out my nifty wet vacuum tool, and it was amazing. Made it so much quicker. Bunk rooms are all cleaned up. Look how deep these stairs are. I need to polish those one day. Master bedroom is set and ready for next time. I do have an issue in that corner that I need to handle. That is a bunch of old Easter eggs and also some frames I need to put pictures into. So I do have a little corner there of tasks that aren't yet finished. Going down to the guest room downstairs. It's a very, very small room, so it's easy to reset. I think we've got that done. Got the windows open with some cool country air blowing in all the way through the kitchen. I'm just really happy with how the reset looks. I think we got everything done we needed to get done this weekend. There's some more deep cleaning that we can look at doing, but we had a busy week, busy hunt, successful hunt, and a lot of good family time. So this is about all that we could squeeze in. But I do want to tell you, friends, again, thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for listening and watching my very first Clean With Me video. I know it has its flaws. You do not need to point them out to me. Thank you very much. I promise I will improve, I will learn, and I will get better each week. My plan and hope is to post a video each week. I don't know exactly what day that will be. That's something I'll kind of have to figure out as I mess around with my schedule, but the goal is that I will put out one video a week. And again, I just can't thank you enough for taking time out of your day to spend a little bit of it with me. If you would please, if you're not already subscribed, if you will click the subscribe button. If you will also hit like on this video. And if you have anything you want to talk about, if you want to comment below, with maybe suggestions you have for me, or letting me know what you thought about the Night Before Christmas boxes idea, give me some game ideas, just drop those in the comments and I'll look through those. And also, if you will make sure you have your notifications turned on so you can be notified every time I post a video. All right, friends. It's been great spending some time with you all, and have a wonderful week, and I look in another week. Bye, friends.